Hello friends, this is Dr. Bhavdeep Ahuja here. Welcome to video number 6 in this series of 15 short videos of mutual funds. Today I'll be discussing in this video about the modes of mutual funds. We have predominantly two modes, the regular mode and the direct mode. And you will be surprised to hear that till 2013 there was no direct mode. It was only the regular one. You have to buy through AMC. I hope you know AMC is the asset management company by now. So it was only in 2013 that SEBI actually decided to give away or come with the direct plan option. And the direct plan option is basically in which there are no commissions or lesser commissions, because in a regular plan you pay a lot of commissions to your agents or your intermediaries who are investing on your behalf. So in 2013, the direct mutual funds were launched. Then came another revolution in year 2015-16 by the name of mutual fund utility. So which were launched, and the only benefit is that directly with the AMC and with the MFU or the mutual fund utility, you actually skip the middleman and you could directly invest in that. And what are the MFUs available these days? Grow, ICICI Direct, Zerodha, Sharekhan, so many are there. But then some of them offer it for free, some charge later. Their charges can vary. What exactly is the difference between a regular and a direct fund? When you are buying from a AMC, the regular fund, your commissions are actually deducted before your NAV for the day is published. For example, the market grew by some points or went down by some points. Accordingly, your NAV or the net asset value will be calculated on the same day as per your fund. As per the expense ratio, the same would be deducted. And it is a guideline by the SEBI. Earlier it was 9 p.m. cutoff. Now the cutoff for the companies is to publish the latest by 11 p.m. on the same day on their website the NAV of the particular fund. So if you don't get it by 11 p.m., you can always complain to SEBI. So this is the way you can invest in a regular and a direct fund. Direct will actually has very less amount of expense ratio, and you can actually save on a lot of expenses in that. So when we talk of the MFU, there are more than 25, as I mentioned, Sharekhan, Zerodha, ICICI Direct, Grow, and many such platforms which are available online. So what are the ways actually where you can invest in into the mutual funds? So the number one option I told you, it is the direct plan. You can directly purchase from the AMC or the asset management company or the fund house directly. They will obviously give you a higher fund value if you compare it to a regular mutual fund. Then you can actually purchase through intermediaries. These intermediaries can be banks, can be distribution companies having nationwide presence, small stockbrokers sometimes, and maybe a few individuals like financial advisory companies. The only requirement for all these intermediaries that is they have to be registered with AMFIindia.com or AMIFI, which is actually Association of Mutual Fund in India. So if you are investing through an intermediary, always check on amfiindia.com whether your broker is registered with AMFI or not. The role of intermediary is actually to help you fill forms, submit those forms and your documents of the KYC along with to the mutual fund house, and therein they can sometimes bring you statements also, but all of that is usually at a cost. They will charge you a fee for that. Then the third mode may be through the IFAs, independent financial advisors, who actually act as facilitators for your mutual fund investments. So the number four mode is you can directly do it with the AMC. Even you can do that online. So what is the procedure? For the first time, you may have to go to their office to fill up the form, maybe do one lump sum investment, maybe start a SIP or whatever. Thereby you actually get your KYC done and the registration is done over there. And once the KYC is done, you can actually go ahead with the fund house with the proceeding of the further investments with them. So because once your KYC is registered with NSDL, you can invest for any of the fund house, and usually the PAN is the central authority for that. The PAN and the Aadhaar, of course, along with these days. So once you are registered with one fund house, you can invest in any fund house because the KYC is registered with NSDL in that sense. So then there are various online portals who are actually, there are sometimes third party online portals. The fifth option can be, those portals may have sometimes tie up with the banks also. They may charge you an initial fee, but then the process is usually sometimes smooth. The sixth way is that you can invest in the mutual fund through your bank. Again, they will also have separate intermediary, they act as intermediaries, and who will distribute various AMCs. Banks usually are fond of a particular mutual fund. For example, the SDFC fund advisors will advise for SDFC funds only, and so on, or maybe the ones they will suggest in whom their personal vested interest lies sometimes. So be aware of those things. Then the number 7 and the last option is through your demat on your online trading account. So if you have that, you can buy and sell mutual fund units through that. So these are the 7 ways via which you can actually invest in mutual funds. So you will ask me what exactly is my personal favorite option. You can say I would prefer a registered knowledgeable broker or registered intermediary, maybe all 7 if I have no knowledge. But if someone who has a knowledge, they should be investing in the direct plan themselves online, and that is the best way. The only thing is that you need to do a quick research. But if you are the one who is so damn busy in your clinic and you don't want to spend some time, hire a independent IFA as well, maybe, who you feel can give you a reasonably sound good advice and can actually help you grow your corpus over the period of time. But then he will charge you something fee. I always say, don't expect anything in free always. There are no free lunches available anywhere, and the only thing that is free in the world is the mother's milk, with no disrespect. So these are a few options of mutual fund investments. COVID has given us the advantage that these days the KYC could also be done online, when the offices were closed in the first wave and even the second wave. So you may not have to visit the directly the mutual fund office physically. You can do all that process online as well. Even the bank accounts, as we have seen, even the ICICI Bank is promoting it that much. Many banks started that. IDFC first started that. So they are doing a video KYC, and whereby you can actually scan and put your identity proofs, and you can open up an account, even a bank account with that. So similar way you can open a mutual fund with that. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be back with the next video shortly.